Over 25 years ago now, there were 3 of us here who were trained as counsellors, and we were using a small room at the back of the church. And I was just standing out the front of the church one morning with the church warden, and I said, "Oh, we really need a better space." And I pointed over to the cottage and I said, "It'd be fantastic if that old building over there was available as a counselling centre." And he said, "Tonight we're voting as to whether we're going to demolish that building or not." And Jim went in there and advocated for us to keep the cottage and for it to be set up as a counselling centre. So that was the beginning of the Cottage Counselling Centre.
Since then, we have grown from 1 centre to 7 centres.
In each of our 7 locations, we have a partner church, and that partner church blesses us with a room that we can use in the premises.
And what's quite important in that partnership is that most of the time, the counsellor is not involved in that church. So you will have a professional counsellor using a room in that church, and that's just separated from the rest of the congregation, so things are very confidential and a little bit removed.
Partnership with the church and the cottage really is a caring partnership, caring for those who are struggling in life, who are finding things quite tough, either in their marriage, either in their personal life. And it's so important to have the cottage just there around the corner where we can refer people to.
It's been really important right from the beginning of the cottage that we're working in partnership with churches. We value the prayer support that we receive from the churches that we're working in partnership. We value the generosity and hospitality, but just being part of the Christian body is an important part of who we are as the Cottage Counselling Centre.
All the counsellors are Christian, so every single person that you see if you come through the cottage doors will be a Christian, and they will have a solid Christian faith, and they will be integrating that faith into their work.
Having a Christian perspective on the counselling was great because they were able to talk in terms of a theological sense as well, and remind me that God wasn't interested in how good I was. He was interested in whether or not I wanted to be in a relationship with him.
What we really try to do is to be Jesus for people, to represent his spirit and his love in the room, and to encompass the transformation that his spirit can bring.
We will make sure that if you can't afford counselling, we'll make it affordable. So at the cottage, we have a scale where we will scale down how much people pay in regard to how much they can afford and how much they earn.
I think it is very important for any church to partner with the cottage. I think the cottage has brought so much strength to our church community. You know, Jesus says, "For even the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many." And that's how I see the cottage. They serve like Christ. They love like Christ.